What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Rusher, and welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can see, we are once again playing Mortal Kombat 1. But, as you can see, there's something a little different about Mortal Kombat 1. As I'm sure you're familiar, whenever you press start, when the game is at the start screen, you go immediately into something that looks just like this, and I'll explain what the hell this is later. But, yeah. For those of you who haven't figured it out already, this is actually Mortal Kombat 1 on the M.U.G.E.N engine, which I must say, this thing's a freaking beast. I freaking love this M.U.G.E.N Mortal Kombat game. You know, like, Mortal Kombat on the M.U.G.E.N engine. Like, and because it's the M.U.G.E.N engine, buffering's a lot easier than it ever was on the arcade. So, I mean, dude. But, like, now, I was, like, going around, like, looking for more games to play, and I remembered I had Mortal Kombat on the M.U.G.E.N engine, so I'm just like, you know what, let me fire that up. And I was reminded as to why I even got the game in the first place. It's really damn fun. Now, for those of you who don't know what the M.U.G.E.N engine is, it's basically where, like, you can have your, like, own personal roster, like, characters and screen packs and all this other stuff. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just, like, one big battle royale that you can create. Like, you're basically God if you choose to be. Now, what I mean by that is, like, you can have certain characters pit against each other. Like, you could have friggin' Goku fight Scorpion, Ryu fight Mario, Cloud fight friggin' Rain from Blood Rain or some shit. Like, just a lot of weird. You could even have, like, friggin' Ronald McDonald fight Colonel Sanders. It's just, it's nuts. Like, you got friggin' Rare Akuma and, like, just a lot of broken joke characters and everything. Like, the novelty of it is just absolutely amazing, you know? But for Mortal Kombat on the M.U.G.E.N engine here, this thing runs flawless. Okay, well, not flawlessly, because there are still some bugs, but they're very minuscule and almost unnoticeable, basically. So, let's go into the options here. Now, as you can see, we got the difficulty slider here. Now, we got 8 difficulties to choose from. We got easy 1, easy 2, medium 3, 4, 5, hard 6, 7, and 8. Now, I think if you get, like, some sort of M.U.G.E.N hack, you can increase the difficulty to, like, friggin' hard 30 million or some stuff. I don't know. I really don't know, but I just know that there's a mod for that you can, like, increase the difficulty indefinitely. And it just, I don't know. I don't know how the engine doesn't crash when stuff like that happens, but we're going to leave it on medium 5. Game speed, normal. You can increase it to fast 1 if you wish. I'm going to leave it on normal. We got master volume, sound effects volume, background volume. You can input your controls here. So I'm playing on the keyboard. Don't judge me. You could also play on a joystick if you wish. We got team mode configuration. Don't mind this. It's basically for team battles, but we're not doing team battles. And of course, you could load and save your settings, or you can go back to default values. Alright, but now that I've shown you what the options are and what the difficulty I'm going to be playing on, let's get into the arcade, shall we? Actually, before we do, like, arcade is basically like, you know, the arcade tower. I'm just going to show you what all these are. Well, not show you, I'm just going to tell you what all these are. So arcade is, of course, your classic arcade tower. Versus, you could fight a friend. Cooperative, you could team up with a friend. Survival is basically survive for as long as you can. Training is practice. Watch is basically watching the AI beat the hell out of each other, which is always fun. Considering this is Mortal Kombat, the AI is always fucked in every Mortal Kombat game. But that's just the beauty of it, you know? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get in on this. Now, we got 3 game modes to choose from. We could either choose single, which is what I'm going to be playing on. This is basically classic, good old one-on-one Mortal Kombat fighting. Simul is short for simultaneous, which is basically 2 characters at once fight whoever is on the enemy team, basically. So, like, double simul. Like, if I were to choose simul for myself and simul for the AI, then I choose 2 characters. I control one character while the AI controls another, and then we have 2 AI opponents on the enemy team, basically. And turns, this one's actually really unique. Now, you could have up to 4 of these counters open, and when you do, like, this is basically to represent how many characters you're going to have. So, think of it as like a Pokemon battle. Like, for a character that goes down, for every character that goes down, basically what happens is, like, you move on to another character. So, say if I were to choose a team of, like, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, and Liu Kang, And I start with Scorpion. If Scorpion dies, then I go to Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero dies, Liu Kang dies, Raiden. And if Raiden dies, then I basically lose the game. And the same thing applies to the enemy team, like, depending on who they choose. If you eliminate all 4 of their opponents, like, if you eliminate all 4 of their characters, you basically win. Alright, but we're going to do single. Now, who I'm going to be playing as is Raiden. I think he's pretty cool. Liu Kang's a beast in this game. The ninjas, unfortunately, suck. Especially Sub-Zero. You'll see why in a second. Sonya's cool. We got Reptile here. Now, there's actually 2 reptiles in this game. There's this custom reptile, which is actually, like, you know, the reptile that we come to know and love in future games. And then there's the original MK1 reptile, which I'll show you. We got Kano here, and we also got Johnny Cage. Now, if you go to over Sonya or Johnny Cage and press right or left, respectively, it'll basically bring you. It'll basically give you access to a whole different group of characters. So, I'm gonna press right. As you can see, that's actually Chameleon. That's Chameleon right there. Now, if I press right again, it goes back to Johnny Cage. So we're gonna go to Chameleon. Now, over here, what you can do is if you press down on Chameleon, you have access to Rain and the boss characters, Goro and Shang Tsung. And if you press up on Chameleon, you got the original MK1 reptile, you got Ermac, and you got Human Smoke. So, now that I've shown you around, let us go ahead and get to pummeling, shall we? I'm going to start things off with Raiden first. The name Raiden is actually that of a deity known as the Thunder God. It is rumored he received a personal invitation by Shang Tsung himself and took the form of a human to compete in the tournament. So, here we go. As you can see, here's the ladder. We got Shang Tsung, Goro, Reptile as the top 3. And we got quite a huge ladder. This is the battle plan right here. The ladder will always be that long, regardless of what you pick, but it's whatever. Oh my god, Sub-Zero, stop it. Out. Also, can we just take the time to appreciate just how trash this jumping punch animation is? Like, look at Raiden right now. That is disgusting. Come on. I've seen better animations than MKX. And that game had some questionable animations, honestly. Out. Now, Raiden's actually pretty good in this game. Most characters, in case you haven't been noticing by now, most characters have a guaranteed 2-hit combo. And I say most characters because there's like a couple characters that actually can't do this. Alright, so let me do one Raiden's fatalities right here. Freaking love that. Basically, electrocutes you, turns you to an electrified skeleton, steaming. It's freaking awesome. But like, most characters can jump punch into high kick, and that's a combo right there. But there are a couple characters that can't. So Sub-Zero can't do it, which is why I said he sucks in this game earlier. Scorpion can do it, but he kind of lacks combos, in a sense. Like, he has a hard time canceling this stuff, like the others do. So that's a problem with the ninjas. Well, those 2 ninjas anyway. Everyone else is fine. But look at that. Now, if you thought what I'm doing with Raiden is bad, you should see. Wait till you see what happens when I pick Liu Kang. Also, this is what I was talking about glitches earlier. Not a fan of that fatality. Literally 2 skeletons just pop out of you after an unamusing electric shock, which is always a bad thing. Alright, speaking of Liu Kang, here we go. We got Liu Kang right here. I might just beat Liu Kang here, then switch to Liu Kang myself. Because Raiden does have 1 more fatality in this game. Most characters in this game have 3 fatalities. Except for Kano and Johnny Cage. I think they only have 2. Oh boy. Alright. Here we go. Ah, damn it, come on. Now, for those of you, like, wondering, like, how M.U.G.E.N works, I mean, it's more or less like your average fighting engine, but canceling into stuff is a lot easier because the controls aren't that murked. So that's his last one, by the way, that uppercut from Mortal Kombat 2. Not as good as Rain's, though. You wait until I play as Rain. His is even better. You'll see why. Alright, Scorpion, kill me. I remember G-Star321 saying on one of his videos that sometimes when you're fighting the AI and you try your ass off, you just get absolutely destroyed. But when you try to die, that's when the AI decides to not do anything, you know? Alright. But you can have that flawless Scorpion. You can have a double flawless even. Kill me. Look at that. Kill me. Yes, that's it. Murder me for Cordestia. Block, you got it. There you go.
Scorpion wins.
Alright. Now that we get the gist of Raiden a bit, let's play as Liu Kang, and I'm going to show you how busted Liu Kang is in this game. Watch. Also, his portrait's a bit buggy, and I am feeling a bit sick. Oh my goodness. Excuse me if I sniffle a bit during this playthrough. I'm feeling kind of sick. Out! Look at that. Oh, you're funny, Scorps. Out.
Liu Kang wins.
But, like, Liu Kang is one of the people who benefit the most out of this combo. Because he can combo with a flying kick. Or his bicycle kick. Now, I haven't mentioned this, but some of the cast actually have moves from later entries in the series. Check this fatality out, by the way. Vintage MK1 scream. You could never go wrong with that. Freaking love that. It's amazing. Alright, we got Kano next. And ooh, we're over the pit stage. Yeah. Ow. See if I can get Kano in the... Oh my god, he's throwing me. Stop. Ah, damn it. Why'd you have to jump? Alright, we're good. We're good. Also, if you remember, like, this is the same stage that you had to play on if you wanted to fight Reptile, and a shadow would have to fly in the background, which is really not that often. So if that shadow didn't fly in the background, you were not fighting Reptile, which is just completely asinine. But secret characters aren't really a thing. And oh man, Kano just cannonballed me to death. But like, secret characters aren't really a thing in this game, so there's that. Oh, come on. I jumped myself into the corner. Alright. Let's do his, this fatality right here. I love this one. That one is actually called Shaolin Soccer, and it looks freaking amazing. In case you don't remember, that was the same fatality Liu Kang did in the spin-off Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Really great game, by the way. I recommend you go out and play it just to see how amazing it is. It's like the only good action-adventure platformer game that NetherRealm or Midway at the time actually made. They made two other ones before then, which were Mythologies, which was ass, and Special Forces, which was even worse than Mythologies. Like, at least Mythologies sort of worked. Special Forces was full of issues, okay? Like, the cameras, like the camera and the combat system in Special Forces was just disgusting. Like, at least in Mythologies, the combat in that game was actually really good. Minus the whole turning around shtick. That was stupid. Oh my god. Stop. Oh, come on. Cancel into the bicycle kick. What is Liu Kang saying when he's doing the bicycle kick? And I just took the people's elbow right there. Or the people's rising elbow. I don't know. Stop. Stop! Johnny Cage is horrible. I am not a fan of fighting Johnny Cage in any game. Instant sweeps for when I'm trying to actually do something. vintage Johnny Cage glitch fatality. That's actually where that fatality originated from. Apparently there was this glitch in MK1 where if you did Johnny Cage's fatality twice in a row fast enough, he'd actually do it twice. And it became a running gag in MK2 because under certain conditions, I think you have to hold like a couple buttons down, Johnny Cage would punch up to like 3 heads off. It's actually really cool. Like they made a fatality out of a glitch in MK1. Son of a... Out! Okay, Johnny Cage is not going to make this easy for me. Oh my god. Out! I have no patience when fighting Johnny Cage in MK1. Worst character to fight. He's so annoying, especially in this game. Because he's got 2 moves, like every time you jump at him, he just counters with that. Like instant uppercut. Yeah. Jump, I dare you. Jump, I dare you. Suck. Got a bit too complacent spamming fireballs at him. Oh my god. Stop it. Get some help. Also, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but the difficulty at the top right of the screen above Johnny Cage's name changes. Don't do that. Alright, check this out. Watch this. Let's see if you guys know where this one's from. Figured it out? That's the same fatality he had in MK Deception with one minor change. He blows up the victim's body, which is awesome. And like, remember how I said characters have like new moves and moves that were included in later entries in the series? Sonya's got a gun in this game. Oh my god. Stop. Put the gun down, Sonya. You're not Cassie Cage. Put that down. You should be trying to get me in arm bars, not putting bullets into me. What's wrong with you? Stop! Now you're stealing my moves. As you can see, like, Sonya did that, kiss that stuns you. Which I think was, a move in MK4, Deadly Alliance. I don't know. Sonya's also got her win post from MK3 with her MK1 sprite, which is absolutely amazing, actually. Like, I don't understand why fan games are on, like, the caliber of friggin' official entry games. Like, honestly. You'd think friggin' Midway themselves made this or something. They probably would have if they ran on the M.U.G.E.N engine, which didn't exist back in the 90s.
Sonya wins.
Like, I don't think it existed until 1999 and disappeared for a whole decade, and then it came back in 2009. So, yeah. Alright, but we're gonna switch to Rain. I'm gonna play as Liu Kang later. Alright. Rain is actually pretty good in this game. Now, for those who saw my playthrough of Mortal Kombat Trilogy, you would have heard me speak about how much hate I have for Rain in that game, because he's more easy to use than Noob Saibot, because the AI doesn't even bother avoiding one key move in this kit, which is this move right here, this force ball. Like, Rain basically owns the game because the AI doesn't bother dodging or even blocking the attack, even though that attack is blockable. Which is just upsetting, you know? Also, one thing that what was I about to say, Reptile? Rain also has his vintage roundhouse where he sends the opponent flying across the screen. See if I can. Oh, come on! I missed that. Damn it! And Sonya just did a cartwheel kick right there. Ah, damn it! Ah, I didn't know I chipped her to death. Alright. Whatever. Okay, we got Rain here. Difficulty's at 75, so we're actually nearing the end of the game here. Please die. I'm gonna do one fatality with Rain. Then I'm gonna switch to Chameleon. Out. Stop resisting.
Wins.
There you go. Now, Rain actually has one of my favorite fatalities in this game. You'll see what it is. Now, you mentioned, now, why did I say you mentioned? Now, I mentioned how Raiden has his, MK2 exploding uppercut in this game. Raiden's got the same thing, but it's even better. You'll see what I mean. There we go. Oh, come on. Chip. There we go. Alright, check this out.
Wins.
Freaking listen to that.
Fatality.
The one thing that makes Rain's uppercut better than Raiden's is the sound it makes when he actually makes contact. It's freaking awesome. Alright, we're gonna lose to Reptile. I want to play as Chameleon. Now, this is the Reptile that is actually from the first MK game. As you can see, he's spearing me like he's Scorpion and freezing me like he's Sub-Zero. Look at that. Look at that. Classic. Also, I just love how for Rain, when you win it, Shang Tsung actually says his name, you know? As opposed to some jingle, which is the same jingle that you hear for Reptile, I believe. I don't know. Ah, yes. There you go, take me down. Scott is 3 win poses from 1, 2, and 3, respectively. Let's continue on. We're going to play as Chameleon, and I'm going to show you exactly what makes Chameleon super broken in this game. Look at that. Maximum damage right off the bat. I didn't even have to do anything. I just like 6 moves and Reptile's almost dead. Also, I forgot to mention, but if you press start, whatever your start button is, you can access the special moves list. And here we got fatalities here. You can't do brutalities in this game or animalities. You could just only do fatalities. So there's that. Using the commands. Spear, teleport punch, like, this is all of Chameleon's moves, and this is why Chameleon is so broken in this game. It's not like you switch to a different character every 10 seconds. What actually happens is you actually freaking have access to the best moves from each ninja in this game. So we're just gonna put Reptile down right there. Difficulty is on 80, that's the max it can go up to on medium 5. I think when you go to hard 6, it actually goes up to 100. Which is extremely murked in this game. Look at that. Max damage right off the bat. Stop resisting. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do Chameleon's fatality right here. Oh, here we go. We actually did it. Freaking love that one. It's basically Scorpion's fatality from MK2. Freaking awesome. I love that one. I always have a soft spot for Scorpion's MK2 Toasty fatality. Just they burn and explode. And here we got Goro. You want to see me disrespect Goro right here? Watch. Let me just get one squid connect. Look at that.
Flawless victory.
You see why Chameleon is the most broken character in this game? Like, it's just 2 moves, and I literally brought Goro down to literally 10% health and got a flawless on him. I freaking love that, by the way, the classic Mortal Kombat 1 scream. I always have a soft spot for that scream, you know? Just brings back so many memories. So many hilarious memories. Out! Why would I jump into him? Also, Goro's got a new wind pose. Look at his face. Like, Goro's got his classic wind pose, and that's a new one right there. Where it appears he's actually smiling. Can we freeze him? Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, come on. Stop. There we go. And as you can see, whenever you defeat Goro, he turns into stone and blows up like a Shao Kahn. Alright, with that, all we have to do is take out Shang Tsung and that's it. I'm actually going to die with Chameleon. I already got what I wanted from him, the Scorpion Toasty Fatality. And I also disgraced the Shokan by bullying the hell out of Goro in the first round. So I'm pretty much satisfied. Also, Shang Tsung in this game is a hell of a lot better than what he was in MK1. Like, in MK1, it was basically just him, and all he'd do is shoot fireballs and run away, and then he'd switch to other characters for when he'd actually want to get all up in your face. But in this game, no, he gets up in your face by default, and the only time he morphs in other characters is when he's using their special moves. He just morphs back, basically, so like, right there. And then right here as well. There we go. Freaking amazing. Alright. Let's end the game. Who should we end it with? Liu Kang, Raiden? Let's end it with Raiden. Why not? Alright. I'm still not gonna get over how bad this jump punch animation is. Ah! Also, I forgot to mention, but Shang Tsung actually has this move where he can steal your soul and regain his health. It's actually pretty unique, actually. Not sure if that was in any other game, but it's freaking awesome nonetheless. Take it. Oh my god, stop. Stop. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. Oh, my backwards lightning didn't come out? Seriously? Oh, he's back. Now he's gone again. Come on. This man is testing my patience, guys. Take it! There we go. Nice death sequence, by the way. Raiden wins. Outstanding. You have defeated Shang Tsung. You are the Supreme Mortal Kombat Warrior. Also, Raiden, just like in the last game, has an ending, just like the original 7 characters. Everyone else doesn't have endings. So let's check out Raiden's ending right here if the game wants to load it. That's another problem with this game. This game has issues loading certain stuff, which is kind of annoying, but it's whatever. There we go. Raiden's victory comes as no surprise to him. He was never impressed by Shang Tsung's inferior sorcery, Goro's brute force, or the challenge of their contestants. He quickly becomes bored with his mortal competition. Also, I freaking love this ending. Watch what the next page is about to say. And soon invites the other gods to participate in the contest. The ensuing battles rage on for years, and the wars result in our world's final destruction. Have a nice day. I freaking love that. It's just the developers knew you just basically cursed the world to friggin' eventually die, and they're just like, have a nice day from it. And here we go, the cast of Mortal Kombat 1. Freaking great game, especially on the M.U.G.E.N engine. The M.U.G.E.N engine makes the Mortal Kombat games so fun to play. Like, honestly, I freaking love them. As you can see, we got the original 7. If you play as anyone else, I don't think any of them... I don't think any of the others have endings. Or anything of the sort. We got host unpacked to Shang Tsung as well. And here we go. MK1 credits. Nacho Cyber, whatever his name is. Nacho Borg. Nacho, Glitchy. Just look at that. A lot of names of the people who worked on this. Mortal Kombat was created by Midway in 1992. And this is part of the whole Mortal Kombat project thing that they got from M.U.G.E.N going on, which is absolutely, I respect that. I'm actually applauding them because this is actually amazing. Now, is this the end of it though? Actually, no. No, there's 2 more Mortal Kombat M.U.G.E.N games that I must play, which are actually M.U.G.E.N Mortal Kombat 2 and Ultimate M.U.G.E.N Mortal Kombat 3, which I'm going to have absolutely a blast playing, minus the fact that the AI in those games are probably going to be even worse, especially in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 because Motaro is just... I'm not even going to get into that right now. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you like the commentary from the channel, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload another video. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. As always, it's been a pleasure making videos for you guys. It's Rusher. I'm out. Peace.